Author Renee Linnell's first book, The Burn Zone, is a memoir of how life delivered her some unbelievable and crushing blows. Truly, truly fantastic what she's been through. Well, her new book, Still on Fire, recounts the hard lessons learned and helps readers take a safe leap into a life that they love.
Well, it is a true pleasure to have author Renee Linnell on with us today. Renee, how are you?
I'm doing great, thank you.
Well, we're so happy to have you because, look, your life has been unbelievable, and that's kind of an understatement. But I want viewers to know a little bit about your history and where that interesting life started.
My life started growing up on a boat in the Bahamas. I had a really lovely childhood, it looked like from the outside looking in. And then I got to travel the world as a surf model and a professional Argentine tango dancer. But I was soul sick. Most of my family died when I was young, and my mother was abusive. And so I ended up searching and landed in a Buddhist cult where I got brainwashed. And so that is my first memoir, The Burn Zone.
Got it. Well, you know what? Everything you've just told me seems very, very interesting, and in some way kind of shapes you to where you are today. Now, with that said, your new book is titled Still on Fire. From where does this book pick up?
This book picks up where The Burn Zone ends, and it starts with the end of my book tour. And I realized after that full shattering and finding my way back to the light that I was still on fire and loving being alive after being so broken.
Yeah, and I'm so glad that you are able to talk about that and bring it out to the world and for us to read your journey and how you overcame a lot of these issues. Now, for so many women watching today, for viewers in general, we've all felt in that position. I think we've all been broken by something, whether it's love, loved ones that we've lost, finances. What advice do you have?
My advice is to see that what happened to you actually happened for you. So many of us betray ourselves and live lives that truly aren't what we want to live. And so when life comes along with a sledgehammer, it usually is coming to free us from those situations that aren't for the best for our soul. So when we can allow ourselves to be shattered and then rebuild the authentic pieces from the rubble, we find ourselves in lives we truly love.
I love that you touch on that. So what I'm taking here is when you find yourself in that really tough spot, it's actually there to help you grow and get out of it for a better outcome. Is that correct?
Yes.
Okay, I just love that. Now you are now so active, you're vital as a person. Is that part of the healing phase for you? How did it work?
It is for me. When I was so broken, I had no energy. I couldn't leave the house. There's a chapter in Burn Zone called Oatmeal where all I could do is will myself to eat one day. And as I started to rebuild a life I truly, truly loved, I had so much energy for being out in the world. I was so afraid to leave my house. And then I started loving leaving my house and the people I would meet every day and the miracles that would cross my path. So yes.
I love it. How did you find the courage to overcome the adversities in life? Like, when did it happen for you that you finally said, either I'm going to go up or I'm going to go down with this all?
I had a morning where I woke up and I said I was done being a victim and I was ready to be a warrior, and everything that happened to me happened for a reason, and I had to believe that. And I made a playlist called Back in Black, and I put in all these really kind of hardcore songs, and I just rose out of the ashes like a phoenix. And
wow.
And that's why I'm still on fire now.
Incredible. Yes, you are. And on your way to great things. So what is your favorite chapter in the entire book and why?
I think my favorite chapter is the one about where I was wake surfing in crocodile-infested water behind a confiscated Colombian drug running boat run by Panamanian military when they were detaining me.
Oh my goodness, that sounds intense. Well, I'll tell you what, this is a book I think that is so helpful, so inspiring in so many ways. And it also sounds like there's quite some adventures in there as well. Renee, thank you so much for taking the time to chat with us today. It's an honor to chat with you and to hear your story and how you grew from all those challenges. So again, congrats, and we're wishing you all the success in the world.
Thank you so much.
Still on Fire by Renee Linnell is available now wherever books are sold. And I'll say this much, when life has you down, pick yourself up, stay positive. And one good way to do that is by reading an inspiring book like this one.